Alright, in this example, we have log base 4 of 5 to the x power times y equal to 7. So we have two variables. So let's say that if you have a question, solve for x. So solve for x. That means you have to get x by itself on one side. So in this case, we have a log on the left side, and we do not have log on the right side. So here, since it's base of 4, and if you were trying to write it out and get ready to plug it into a calculator, then I would need to change the base 4 into a base of 10, which is the change of base formula. So the change of base will be log of 5 to the power of x times y in the numerator divided by log of 4, which was originally our base, equal to 7. So I did the change of base. Next, I want to basically get rid of the fraction. So this means I have to get rid of the denominator. So what I'm going to do to get rid of the denominator is multiply both sides by log of 4 on the left, and then multiply log of 4 on the right. So again, this, when it's log 4 times the fraction multiplied to the numerator, so log 4 going to be divided by log 4, that's just going to be simply just 1. And then I'm left with just the numerator, so log of 5 to the x power times y equal to 7 log of 4. Alright, so again, this 1 came from when it was log 4 divided by log 4. And if I multiply it, it's just simply going to be log of the same thing, log 5 to the power of x, y, equals to the same on the right side. I haven't done anything to the right side. Alright. Now again, we're still looking for the x, trying to get x by itself. But now we have the y with the 5 to the power of x. So if I want to separate them, what I'm going to use is the product property, because we see that 5 to the power of x is multiplying to the y. So on the product property, since it's multiplication, we can split it and have it into 2 logs with addition. So we're going to have log of 5 to the power of x plus log of just y equal 7 log of 4. Alright, so we got 5 to the power of x separated from the y. Next, we need to get this by itself on the left side. So I need to get rid of log of y. So I'm going to subtract log of y, because it looks like just a regular equation, subtracting both sides. Alright, now here, the log, it's 7 log of 4, and then here is log of y. I can't combine them because the 4 and the y are not the same. So again, I cannot combine them together. So it's the same thing like, x minus x, I can combine that. That would be 0. But since these are different inside the log, then they cannot be combined as 1. They're going to be separate. So I'm going to write them as separate. So what I'm going to do is just like, for example, what's x minus 2? It's just simply x minus 2. There's nothing you can do. Alright, so I'm going to write right here log of 5 to the power of x equal 7 log of 4, and then minus log of y. So since I couldn't combine them, I just leave it like that. Next is I'm going to use the power property because the x is the exponent, and that's what we're looking for. So we're going to move the x as an exponent in front of log. So now we're going to have x log of 5 equal 7 log of 4 minus log of y. So again, all I did was apply the power property and then move the x as an exponent as a coefficient in front of log. Alright, so we're almost done. Since it's x times log of 5, if I want to get rid of log 5, then I'm going to have to divide. Since it's multiplication, I'm going to do divide. So divide the left side by log 5, and I'm going to divide the right side by log 5. So when you do that, again, log 5 divided by log 5 is just 1. So, and then 1 times x is just simply x on the left side. So, and then on the right side, it will be simply 7 log of 4 minus log of y divided by log of 5. So that's our answer. We got x by itself. So when it says solve for x, that means you have to get x by itself, which we did. And x equals 7 log 4 minus log of y divided by log of 5. Now, when you are typing this into the calculator, what you need to do is add in a set of parentheses on 7 log of 4 minus log of y, so that when you type it into the calculator will follow PEMDAS. As always, it's programmed to follow PEMDAS. So if you put in a set of parentheses, it will do the operation on the top first before it's divided by log 5. Now if you're not going to do that, if you don't add the parentheses, what's it going to do? According to PEMDAS, if there's no exponents, there's no parentheses, that means it's going to do multiply or divide from left to right. So it would do the divide part first. So log y divided by log 5, and then once it have, it would do add or subtract. In this case, it would do 7 log 4 minus of what you get from division. That's the wrong way. So that's why it's very important that if you're using a calculator, you add in instead of parentheses if there's multiple parts on the top. The same thing can be applied if there's multiple parts in your denominator. So again, I have two objects, 7 log 4 and log y on the top. So if we have a value for y, what you're going to do is add parentheses so that you can combine this together, and then the calculator will work the numerator first before doing any division. So be very careful when you're inputting with logs in the calculator. And then this is our final answer.